When it comes to the relationships, at some point in the life, you're not supposed to be looking for the red flags or the green flags. They don't matter anymore. What matters is assets and liabilities. Just like in the business, we prefer assets over liabilities. We want to collect all those assets, right? And we don't want any liabilities. Same with the relationship. You should understand that if your partner is not going to be an asset in your life, you're going to have a very painful life and relationship. The red flags, the green flags, these are for the short-term relationships, especially if you believe in hookup culture. Because the red flags, green flags, they always change. The humans change, their nature change. It could be that what is red flag today is not going to be red flag later on tomorrow, but what is green flag today will give you the X tomorrow. So just basing your relations on the foundations of the red flag and the green flags, I think that is going to bring a lot of the unhappiness in the life. If your partner is going to be an asset for the long term, you know that you're serious about your life, you're serious about the relationship, and your partner thinks the same way, that he wants to build a healthy relationship no matter what. That's an asset. It could be that he or she has some sort of the red flags, but you can always work on those flags if you know that there is a bright future in the long run. But if you just look for the red flags and the green flags, that that individual has the green flags, he's perfect for me or she's perfect for me. It could be that those green flags, you don't want them anymore. It's like sometimes the ladies, they prefer the men who are very popular among the other ladies. But when they get into the relationship with that male, they don't like that a lot of the ladies, they like their man. So that green flag becomes a red flag. They don't want that man anymore. So it could be that, you prefer a lady, who is very romantic, who is very clingy. And then at some point in the life, you say, this is too much of it. You're not letting me do anything. You want me to stay with you all the time. And that's kind of like, something that will hurt your relationship. And that is why you gotta check that if your partner has the abilities or the capabilities to be an asset. So like, does your partner has the anger issues? Does he or she get abusive? Does he or she is untrustworthy? If your only priority is to choose your partner on the basis of how somebody looks, that man is very handsome, or that woman is very beautiful, that's that. At some point, you're not gonna lie. That beauty is not gonna be that entertaining. That beauty is not gonna be that interesting to you, because the beauty fades away, but the character, that character always, remains there, and that affects your life and everybody who's around you. So if you are serious and you want something good for you, you want something good out of the relationship, you better look for the assets and not somebody who's going to be liability. Most of the, I know one of my friends, he married to that woman who he was attracted to. They met on some vacation in Mexico, and they ended up getting married. Like 7 months of their relationship, and they ended up getting married because they believed that they were perfect for each other. But after like a couple of years, they ended up having a divorce. And the reason for that is that once that were the red flags turned into the green flags, and what were the green flags once, they turned into the red flags. If they would have, focused on the assets, that, hey, like if this individual is going to be asset for me or not, or if this, woman is going to be liability on me in the long run, I think they would have been in a better position now. And There are a lot of examples where couples are stuck into the marriages or into the relationship and they cannot even get out, because sometimes getting out of the relationship is even more painful than staying in there. So they have no option but to stay there, to suffer, to handle the pain. But it's too late to come back. There is no comeback. That's why once you're adult, once you have reached a certain point of the maturity, you should understand that the red flags and the green flags don't matter anymore. They can always be worked upon. What matters are the assets and liabilities. Look for the assets, avoid the liabilities, and you're gonna have a very good life and relationship. It's gonna be good for you, for your kids, and your families and friends. And the younger generation, almost every single one of them, they believe in astrology. They believe in the zodiac signs. That, hey, I have this zodiac sign and you have this specific sign, so we're not a good match. You have more anger issues than me. Well, how do you know somebody has more anger issues? Only because somebody's zodiac sign says? That's wrong way of approaching to any relationship. The astrology, these signs, they don't work the way you believe they work. Sometimes they're correct, but most of the time they're not. Or you're just looking at them in the wrong way. So if you're basing your entire relationship just because your zodiac sign says that you're going to be good with that specific person because he has this zodiac sign and you're a good match, I think that if you're going to be in the pain, that will be on you. At least give somebody a chance. Giving a chance is not that hard. Assuming things because you think in a certain way, because you have a specific framework of ideology, I think that is not a good thing. And I can guarantee you that all the people who base their relationship on the red flags or the green flags or the astrology, even they sometimes break up. Not sometimes, but most of the time they break up. They end up in disaster. And the reason for that is that they were not looking for if their partner is going to be asset. You should know that if your partner has the potential to build a good life with you or not, if your partner has potential to handle the responsibility of being in a relationship or not. And once you figure that out, the life is going to be way easy. The relationships are going to be way easy. So focus on collecting the assets, not the liabilities. Avoid them.